Etra-chan saw it.
This is the story of a stupid mistake from my past. I'm from a small country town in the northern Kanto region. I often played with my two childhood friends, Akamatsu and Kuroki. Akamatsu was good-looking and intelligent, and had the nickname the Prince in the neighborhood. On the other hand, Kuroki was not particularly handsome or smart, but was honest, kind-hearted, and well-liked by the elderly. Chances to meet up with Akamatsu gradually decreased after he was placed in a different class. And then we lost all contact after he was accepted into a prep school in the city. As for Kuroki, we went to the same junior and senior high schools, and even though our paths after graduation were different, we still met each other quite often since we both lived at home. However, after we both entered the workforce... Hi Kuroki, what's up?
Tsutsuji, do you have time to talk?
Yeah?
If you are free next week, how about we see a movie together?
Okay. Kuroki began to invite me out a lot. Kuroki has always been kind to me ever since we were little. And our parents. It should be soon for those two, don't you think? Expected us to get together eventually. But...
Bye!
Kuroki wouldn't confess his feelings to me. Even if he did confess, I'm not sure how I'd feel since we'd spent so much time together. Maybe we should just stay like this. That's when...
Tsutsuji! Long time no see. Do you remember me?
Akamatsu suddenly appeared. So you've come back to visit while you're on your holiday.
Yeah, I thought I'd better come back and see home for once. It takes me back. We'd often play together here in this park, wouldn't we? The park hasn't changed. And neither have you, Tsutsuji. Except that you've gotten more beautiful.
Huh? Actually, I used to like Akamatsu, but never thought I had a chance and gave up.
Tsutsuji?
I'd heard from my parents that he had a job in a top company and just assumed that he would be married to a beautiful model or something.
To be honest, I've always loved you. Will you marry me?
Huh? What? I would never have imagined that Akamatsu would be the one to pick me. Wait, what about Kuroki? Please, let me think about it for a bit.
Of course.
I don't really want to think like this, but... kindness, looks, career, and the first one to confess their love? Who do I like? I'm sorry, Kuroki. And that's how I ended up engaged to Akamatsu. After that, with a heavy heart, I let Kuroki know.
I see. I hope you're happy.
And he accepted it, well as trying not to hide his shock. 1 year later, Akamatsu and I were married in our hometown and then moved to an apartment in Tokyo. And because he said he wanted a child right away, I got pregnant not long after the wedding. It was the happiest time in our lives, or at least it should have been. I could never shake my feelings of guilt over Kuroki. I wonder if Kuroki is doing okay. At around the 4th month of my pregnancy... Kuroki is getting married? Yeah, he is. I got a call from my mother. It turned out that Kuroki's fiancée was the beautiful daughter of a wealthy family, who had graduated from a prestigious university. Tsutsuji? I wasn't really in any place to comment, but somewhere in my heart I felt happy after hearing that news. But... welcome home, darling. Today I heard...
Shut up and get my dinner.
Huh? From then on, Akamatsu began to change. The days of him being kind seemed like a dream as he began to criticize me for everything I did.
Useless! You forgot to bring my alcohol, didn't you?
But it's the middle of the night.
I don't care. Go buy it now!
He was constantly angry, and he often looked pale. Finally, one night after returning home... suddenly threw food and a flower pot at me. Akamatsu.
Don't kid yourself. I never loved you. Kuroki said he liked you, so I just stole you away from him.
Huh? Kuroki?
That's why I put up with you and even got you pregnant. So why the hell does he get the good girl?
Huh?
Just die! You and Kuroki both just hurry up and die! Disappear and die! Disappear and die!
As I listened to his abuse in shock, I slowly began to lose consciousness and passed out. I'm not sure if this was the reason or not, but the next day, I lost the baby. All this came about because Akamatsu had a strong obsession with always being better than Kuroki.
I can't find the courage to confess how I feel.
Kuroki told Akamatsu he wanted to marry me, so he came and stole me away. He did all this just to make Kuroki suffer. However, when he found out that Kuroki, who should have been in the depths of despair, was getting married, it drove him crazy. He went straight to his fiancée to try and steal her as well.
Would you stop with this? I've already got a great guy in my life named Kuroki.
But she didn't want anything to do with him. That night, all that rage must have come out. After that, we got divorced. Akamatsu turned his persistent abuse towards Kuroki, which landed him in court.
I hate you! Just die, Kuroki!
I'm not sure where he is now, but I heard he was under house arrest for a while. As for me, I went back to my parents' home, locked myself in my room and cried the days away. That stupid girl had no sense in men. I feel sorry for her getting used like that. These kinds of ideas consumed my thoughts. Now I've left home.
I'm home.
Welcome home.
Fried chicken was on sale, so I got some.
Looks great. And living happily with my current husband, who accepted me even after learning the embarrassing truth about my past. Kuroki built a home in our hometown and now lives happily with his wife and 2 children. I have no idea why Akamatsu became so obsessed with outdoing Kuroki, and I never want anything to do with him again.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。コンプレックスを抱くのは勝手だとは思いますけど、人を巻き込まないでほしいですね。人の行為も踏みにじったりと弁解も何もできませんね。もしかするとその人柄がコンプレックスだったんですかね。何にせよそのせいで子供を1人亡くしてしまったことを自覚してほしいものです。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また自分にもコンプレックスあるよという方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。